later as well. Among the lawmakers calling for new gun control measures in the wake of this tragic shooting, Congressman James Langevin, Democrat from Rhode Island, in a statement he said in part, quote, "It has disappointingly become common in the wake of these horrific events for many to avoid serious discussions about taking substantive steps to prevent these shootings in the future, often with the excuse that now is not the time." Well, if not now, when? Congressman Langevin joining me now. Congressman, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Craig.
First of all, let me get your initial thoughts on this tragic shooting. I know that you've had some time now to soak it all in. Share your thoughts with us.
Well, first of all, my heart goes out to all the families who have lost loved ones, especially those who have lost children in this terrible tragedy at Sandy Hook Elementary School. And my heart breaks, as does the nation, for all of the victims and their families and what they're going through. It's unimaginable, terrible situation. It was pure evil that visited that school that day, and my heart goes out to the whole community and the families.
We should know. I didn't mean to cut you off, Congressman. I apologize. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that as a nation, we need to take a look at how we're dealing with mental health issues, looking how we can more aggressively identify and try to prevent mental health situations from getting to this point where these kinds of acts of violence are carried out. I don't know exactly what the answer is. We still don't know the cause of what caused this horrific crime to be carried out. But clearly there is something that caused this individual to come unglued and unhinged, and he carried out this act of violence. And it seems across the country over the last several years we're seeing more and more of this type of violence being carried out. It's inexcusable, unacceptable, and we need to look at both mental health issues and early intervention, perhaps even working with the United States Secret Service, who are clearly experts at identifying threat situations and how to prevent them. And we also, I believe, we need to look at our gun control laws. Now, I support the Second Amendment.
Let me ask you about that, because we should note for our audience here that you were injured at the age of 16 in an accidental shooting while you were volunteering with the local police department. And you mentioned mental health, and you mentioned gun control. At this particular point, would you say that it's more important for our lawmakers to focus on restricting gun rights, or is it more important to figure out how to get some folks more and better access to mental health care?
Well, I would say it's twofold. Certainly the mental health issues and threat assessments, working perhaps using with the models of the Secret Service and how they do threat assessments, and applying that to situations involving mental illness, so that we can identify those individuals who might be prone to this type of an action. I don't want to ever see this happen in my community, of course, and then we also need to look at our gun control laws. Now, I don't know that we fully know what weapons were used in this case, but assault weapons, I believe, are weapons of war. They have no business on our streets any more than an Army tank has business on our streets. I do support the Second Amendment and people's right to bear arms, but certainly having an assault weapons ban does not infringe upon anyone's right to bear arms. And we also need to look at background checks, so that we're making sure that individuals who shouldn't have these weapons are prevented from getting them.
Congressman James Langevin, Democrat from Rhode Island. Congressman, thank you so much.